proximity. Could you please tell us more about your vision of this 15-minute city and why you believe this is an interesting concept? Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Indeed, I think Carlos Moreno gave a perfect description of the concept that he first, outlined, and then we embraced with great passion, were the basis of our successful campaign and now our government action. Because indeed, I strongly believe, and this is particularly true, I think, for a city which is a very big area like Rome, with 200 different neighbors. Rome is very complex in its structure. That the concept of 15-minute cities is the way to address the two major challenges we are facing, which is the need of reduce the social and territorial distances, reduce inequalities, and seriously address and fight climate change. So we have a concept of 15-minute cities that is based on the one hand of quality of spaces, second of accessibility, and third of sustainability. The quality means not just the aesthetic quality that all neighbors should have the same right to be good, but also the fact that we broaden the concept of services. So quality of rights of citizenship needed to, you must have the public transport, the health, the school, but also the culture, but also the green, but also the sport. So for instance, we broaden in the scope of a 15-minute city. We are a lot working to have a cultural hub of quality also in the most peripheral area of the city. And we find a lot of demand and a lot of production of quality. When we talk about, let's say, proximity, we mean proximity that is not just the physical proximity, building kindergarten, building libraries or spaces in all the neighborhoods, but it's also the concept of relational proximity, so that you just not bring a service closer to people, but you make people protagonists in rebuilding a human relationship. So you encourage active citizenship, participation, which is fundamental, and also closer human relationship between people. And the third concept of sustainability is for us, and many people said already, Abacolau and others, for us, environmental sustainability and social sustainability, meaning changes also our social economic system, are two faces of the same medal. We cannot do one without the others. And in this respect, I think this concept is powerful because on the one hand, on environmental, it reduces distances, the need of travel. You have a city which is not the Fordist city, where an area where you work, where you consume, etc., etc. And so you consume less, you have to travel less, you regain more freedom. But on the second time, we also intense environmental sustainability also with the spreading of a construction of energy communities around these neighbors. And the social dimension is equally important because promoting active participation and putting the concept of care, of social care, integrated social care, and promotion to job and employment close to people is fundamental to reduce these distances and investing especially more in the area which are more, let's say, fragile and vulnerable. So we are trying to apply to the Roman situation this concept, but we find it perfect, and it's also something that citizens understand. It's also a way which citizens criticize us, because when they are stuck in the traffic, say, Mayor, where is the 15-minute city? I'm here waiting. So it's challenging, let's say. And that's why some say 20 minutes, better 30 minutes. But I think the concept is good as it is, and it's a very high challenge, but it's a very powerful concept.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So I think you all have seen it's, yes, a round of applause. A very people-centered approach, and indeed 15 minutes can be in large places like many of the cities in Latin America very quickly be 30 minutes, but still following the very same concept, so not to be held up exactly on that. Well, we now move to Governor Orrego, and you recently put